Hello, hola, bonjour, hello, annyeonghaseyo, ni hao to all SaGa fans all throughout the world. My name is Neil Broadley. I'm the Localization Director for the SaGa franchise, and I am here today with another Let's Play video of SaGa Emerald Beyond, our upcoming title, releasing on April 25th of this year. And yeah, we did a Let's Play video a couple weeks back that maybe you've seen, maybe you haven't. If you haven't, we're going to put a link down in the YouTube description below, so please take a look at that. And yeah, I wanted to show you a different angle of SaGa Emerald Beyond now that Bonnie and Formina's trailer has come out. And so we're actually going to play through a little bit with Bonnie and Formina, explore one of the worlds we have here. And yeah, just take a look at kind of how the scenario system works, the way things interlink to each other, and maybe we'll have a little bit of battle scenes for you too. I'm going to hopefully get involved in a battle so we can take another look at that. So shall we get started? I've got my controller right here, and I've got my monitor on which I'm going to be playing. So let's take a look. Here we go. So as you can see, we're back here in the junction. This is kind of the world between worlds, so to speak. And we're actually going to go into this door right here. I can't remember which world this is. We're going to take a look when we get there. But yeah, let's just play through. We'll play through a little bit, show you a little bit of footage of the game, see what you can expect, and hopefully you enjoy it. So let's roll. Formina, let's do this, baby. Here we go. As you can see, the loading screens are super duper fast. This is wonderful. Here we go. Oh, we're here. Okay, awesome, awesome. Oceans and volcanoes, prairies and forests. This here world's a sample platter of everything nature's got to offer. It certainly is, but we have a job to do, and that takes precedence over sightseeing. If you remember, Bonnie and Formina, they're kind of on a quest to figure out who is trying to assassinate their president. And the president was claimed to be a betrayer. He's betraying someone or betraying his country. We don't know. So they're on a quest to discover what this whole betrayal thing is. And, you know, if there's anything to what the person was saying or what the deal is. This is their quest. And their quest has taken us to this world. This world is known as Sunk. Hate that we got to ignore all this beauty for the sake of some weird triangle, but suppose there ain't no other option. Best saddle up and move out then. All right, so here we are. If you remember, if you saw the first Let's Play video that we did, you scan to figure out where the areas you can go to are in this particular world. But first, I just kind of want to explore around, see what we got. We got this nice little lake here with a ship kind of going between the harbors. Over here is kind of like a little volcano area, a bunch of fire. So we got water, we have fire. And over here we have the wind area. Earth, sorry Captain Planet fans, there's no heart, we've only got 4 here. We've got the earth, the fire, the wind, and the forest over in this direction. So there are a bunch of different places that we can go, but I guess first we'll take a look at the scan and see where the scan is telling us to go. So here we go. Emerald Waves, what do you got for me? Formina does her little pose, and it looks like we're going to a place called the Soul Temple Ruins. This is our sole goal here for the time being. So we will press the X button to mark it on our map, and let's get started, Formina. Here we go. What awaits us at the Soul Temple Ruins? Old stone ruins stand here. Okay, cool. Let's see. What's this guy? Look at these people here. I like their. Are they masks? Are they NPCs? What's the deal? I guess we'll find out. Here we go. These appear to be ruins of some sort, and from the looks of it, they weren't destroyed naturally. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that cute little fluffy thing. Looks like a little ghost. He's got like that whole paper bag thing going on. I love the aesthetic. Someone's here. Lower your piece, darling. Always better to start with a few friendly questions before you start throwing lead around. Good advice, Bonnie. Good advice. Howdy, partner. You live around here? Also, why are you wearing a paper bag? See, now Bonnie knows what's up. Why is he wearing a paper bag? This is what I want to know too. Partner, do you not understand me? And off it flutters. Hey, hold up. What on earth was that? And now we got a whole bunch of little NPC friends here. What are they doing here? Priest of Gale and Priest of Forest. Interesting. We have visitors at the Soul Temple, and there's a Priest of Wave and a Priest of Flame on the right. Flame Wave League spies, perhaps? Ooh, the Flame Wave League. I've not seen their like before. As if we would recruit such ostentatious agents. The Soul Temple has been the site of strange phenomena since ancient times. Is that not why we banded together to destroy it? Uh-oh. Are you suggesting these creatures are soul voyagers? Are we to be ruled by the Soul Temple even now? So it looks like these people had something going on in their past. That they had this Soul Temple that they had to destroy for some reason. And they're still concerned that it might have some dominion over the world. So obviously they're wondering what Bonnie and Formina could be up to, these two outsiders from another world. If they are indeed Soul Voyagers, we of the Flame Wave League will not engage with them. And nor will we of the Frostgale Alliance. Okay, so everyone's agreed that they're not going to talk to Bonnie and Formina. I guess we'll see how long that holds up. Well, crud, it ain't ever a great sign when you're already a pariah 5 minutes after setting foot in a place. And there's our friend again. That's overstating things a bit. This fellow right here seems to like us just fine. Thanks for showing us around, little ghost. Oh, cool, now I got 4 places to go to. So we can go to the Flame Temple, the Wave Temple, the Gale Temple, or the Forest Temple. You thought the people of the temples had no interest in you, yet you're being pointed towards them nonetheless. Okay, so we can go to one of these 4 different places. Flame, Wave, Gale, or Forest. Oh, that's a good question. You know, I'm the kind of person who, I've always been a fan of wind. Wind is my favorite weather, by the way. And if it's really windy and a nice warm breeze on a sunny day, can't beat that. So I think we're going to go to the Gale Temple, see what the deal is. And as you can see, we got these sheaves of what I believe to be wheat down here. And there's a little train station and everything. I wish you could board the train station, that'd be pretty cool. Used by the Forestgale Alliance for trade. Oh, this is a funny aside. So they're called the Flamewave Alliance and the Forestgale Alliance. And when we translated them provisionally originally, we called the Forestgale Alliance the Woodwind Alliance. And then I realized, wait a second, that makes it sound like it should be playing like some instruments rather than actually being involved in wind and forest. So we adjusted the names a little bit partway through to make it sound a little bit better. As far as I know, they don't play instruments, but hey, you do you. So let's go. To the Gale Temple we go. You thought the people of the Gale Temple had no interest in you, yet you're being pointed towards them nonetheless. Enter the Gale Temple. Okay. Okay, Gale Temple people, what you got for me? Let's see. This must be the home of those people we saw earlier. And off goes our friend. Be welcome at the Gale Temple, Soul Voyager. Wait, so we are welcome here? Why the sudden change of heart? And what does Soul Voyager mean? The 4 tribes of Sank once had our lives controlled by the Soul Temple. Eventually, we grew to despise this dominion over us, so we banded together to destroy it. In the days when we were still under its sway, travelers would occasionally appear. We named them Soul Voyagers, for whatever they sought would greatly affect the lives of all in Sank. We know well the power of a Soul Voyager, and humbly request your assistance in defeating the Flame Wave League. Oh boy, looks like we're going to get involved in a war. That's not great. Look, we're happy to help those in need, but we're not about to involve ourselves in any local wars. See, now that's smart for me to see. This is why she's a protagonist and not like, you know, dying on the side of the road somewhere. So good on you, Formina. After the Soul Temple's destruction, the tribes of Sank divided into 2 factions, the Gale Forest Alliance and the Flame Wave League. And while this conflict has not led to violence yet, we remain in a state of perpetual opposition. That is why we must win. So please, Soul Voyager, grant your sacred aid to the Gale Forest Alliance. We'll consider it. Take whatever time you need. We await your favorable reply. And there's our little ghost friend. They wanted nothing to do with us earlier, but now they seem very interested. What do you think? My intuition tells me there's a triangle in this for us regardless of who we choose to help, but we'll have to help someone in order to get it. So if you saw the Bonnie and Formina trailer, which came out just a couple weeks ago, probably by the time you're seeing this, the person who got eaten by the dinosaur in the trailer left behind or dropped a triangle piece that Bonnie and Formina picked up, and that gave them the ability to see the Emerald Wave. And so now they're kind of, you know, going on this journey to see if they can find any more triangle pieces to maybe piece this whole mystery together about the betrayal of the president and the assassination attempt and all that. So in this world, they're hoping to get their hands on a triangle piece somewhere. So let's hope for their sake they find it. So we'll have to help someone in order to get it. So we can either help this tribe or we can look around first. You know what, let's look around first. So we know that these guys are going against the Flame Wave Alliance. So maybe we should probably talk to someone from the Flame Wave Alliance too, see what the deal is. The Flame Temple or the Wave Temple? I like water, so we'll go to the Wave Temple. Just personal opinion. We got our cute little boat here. A nice blue boat with its sails, I like it. And the people of the Wave Temple also want to talk to us. Look at these guys' horns. I like the horns on them. Oh, no, little ghost friend. Let's roll. What do we got going on here? Oh, off goes our ghost friend. Be welcome at the Wave Temple, Soul Voyager. Is the Wave Temple also looking for help from Soul Voyagers? Ah, so you understand the situation already. Yes, we of the Wave Flame League do indeed seek your aid, Soul Voyager. We'll consider it. Take whatever time you need. We await your favorable reply. They wanted nothing to do with us earlier, but now they seem very interested. What do you think? You know what? I think I want to go with my initial intuition, and let's go help the people downstairs at the Gale Temple. I know it's not technically downstairs, but I'll call it downstairs because it's south and how it works for me. So let's roll. Let's go back down and we'll help out the people down at the Gale Temple. I kind of like this whole prairie vibe they got going on. Let's roll. Here we go. So how's this one look? Let's help this tribe. Okay, let's see what they got going on. Thank you, Soul Voyager. Now then, if I may be so bold as to ask, we would appreciate your help, and help you shall have. What do you want us to do? Our verdant forests supply the Forest Gale Alliance with an ample amount of lumber. Makes sense. Sadly, we have fallen far behind in the task of processing said lumber. We simply cannot afford to maintain the necessary workforce. Have you considered mechanizing the process? There's only so much you can achieve with manpower alone. Indeed we have, which is why the tribes of Gale and Forest have begun working together to construct a mill. However, the project is beset with issues that I'm hoping you might resolve. And issue resolving, remember that Formina is a cop, she's quite good at resolving other people's issues. And as she says, helping people resolve problems is what we do best. Okay, so it looks like we're going to help them with their issue. We're going to be helping to construct a lumber mill. Okay, so we'll go to the lumber mill, see what the deal is. We're going to mark it on our map so we know where it is. And voila, it's up here. Gonna go scan a little bit. I like the sky background here. The sky background is pretty cool. But let's see what our bird brain friend over here has to say. There is a pressing need to construct a lumber mill that makes use of the forest's plentiful resources. And it looks like there's going to be a combat here. Uh-oh. Let's see what the deal is. This is where they're building the mill, but it sure doesn't look like they've made much progress. Okay. Where to now, little ghost? Ooh, I like his vibe he's got going on. I am pleased to see you come, Voyager. Alas, those of the Gale tribe who are supposed to be helping us construct the mill refuse to work. No good freeloaders. Might I ask you to scold them in my stead? While they ignore me, they'll not so easily shrug off a rebuke from a Soul Voyager. That's a common problem, isn't it? Don't worry, we'll handle it. Alright, off we go. The work is just too dangerous. These woods are filled with all manner of horrid beasts, and they're perpetually waiting for a chance to make us their dinner. Poultry, by the way, is a very, very healthy meat. We tried telling the Forest Tribe that you can't build a mill when you're always looking over your shoulder, but they don't seem to care. I simply don't understand their kind. That does sound rather frightening. What if we scout out the forest for you? Okay. Sounds like a plan. Off to the forest we go. Ah! And this would be said combat that the game was warning us about. I'm going to kind of go in with whatever party we have here. If I remember Formina's original party, Formina and Bonnie's original party, they've got the two of them and 3 cats, if I remember correctly. So we've got Amaya, and she has her cat, and Bonnie and Formina, they have cats. Like, there's this whole entire feline entourage thing going on. But let's see what we get. I'm not going to go over a major battle tutorial. If you saw the previous Let's Play, we did kind of a rundown of the battles there. I'll point out some minor things. Also, I think this is your first time seeing monsters in person. The cats are classified as monsters in terms of the way they work in combat, so we'll take a look at them too. Formina, by the way, one of her background story, or part of her background story, is that she was a marksmanship champion in her university, and that's reflected in game by her having, you know, these little pistols. She got a pistol, and she got a big old buster here too. She got this double-handed cannon thing as well. Very cool, very cool. If you remember, we can unite these green lines, the emerald lines, to make united attacks. That's what we're going to shoot at too. But first I want to see what kind of abilities we got. Cat Scratch, Rush, Counter Kick is unblockable. Unblockable is good. This is a counter attack. Nudge is a provoke, so it kind of entices the enemy to attack you. Monsters also have an ability called Unleash. So the way that monsters work is, monsters work kind of like, if you're familiar with Saga Frontier 1, Mystics had items that they could absorb monster abilities into, and monsters in SaGa Emerald Beyond kind of work like that. They have equipment called relics, and monsters can equip relics, and each relic has a slot to hold one monster ability. And when you defeat a monster, if you have an open ability slot in one of your relics, the monster will absorb an ability from the defeated foe into it, and you'll be able to use that ability later on. What Unleash does is, Unleash says, I'm going to get rid of this ability and free up a slot to open a new ability. And not only do the relics give you abilities, what abilities you have absorbed also kind of affects your monster's stats as well. So, you know, maybe a particular tech isn't that powerful, but it provides a good boost to your stats. There's kind of balance of, do I want a powerful tech to use in battle, or do I want to increase my stats passively? And that's kind of one of the balances you have to kind of take in mind when you're playing with the monster. Oh, Bonnie, by the way, she's a martial artist, and she's also got a sword too, but she's really good at punching and kicking things. Thunder Kick I really like. There's no need to use it here. Hypnosis, oh boy. Oh boy. Falling asleep is not great. Let's see here. I can show you a Pursuit. Pursuits are kind of fun. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll go with Formina first. There's no need to use a Quell attack, so let's go with a big Buster Shot here. Let's go with Buckshot, why not? And we'll try to kill this guy here, let's see. And I'll show you a Pursuit attack as well. Oh, I don't have enough BP to use it. We'll ignore that, we'll do that a little bit later on. But let's get a United attack going. So we'll see what we can do to this Alrane C down here. Here we go. As you can see, the enemies can do United attacks too. I wanted to show that too as well. It's not just you performing your combos, it's them too. Critical, critical. So we didn't kill our friend, but Hypnosis kind of stuns people, which is not great. Absorb HP, heal slash nudge. So they got a bunch of abilities that they're using here. What I want to do is I want to see if we can kill... Oh dear. See, if I put Bonnie here, they're going to do a three-member united attack against us, which is not the best. So I want to kind of try to either use a delay or insert myself in between to kind of stop the united attacks from happening. Let's see what I can do that way. If I do Thunder Kick is delay too. So if, for example, I use Thunder Kick on this guy here, it'll push him back too, which will disrupt the united attack there. And then if I put one of the kitties in front of B, that should stop the united attack altogether. So let's try that. So we'll put Bonnie there. Can I move any of the kitties far up? Yes, I can move with Rush here. So if we're pushing C back, we can probably kill C before it attacks if we're lucky. So let's try this. And then, yeah, we'll get a united attack going here. See how this works. Let's try it. Here we go. Come on, go. Ooh, rank up. Love to see it. We pushed it back, so we disrupted that united attack. And if we can kill enemy C, it'll stop that united attack there from happening. So as you can see, kind of the way you arrange your characters in the timeline is really critical to succeeding in battle. And we had a free relic slot, so we absorbed an ability. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now we got a new ability. And he absorbed some HP, but he was already at mostly full life, so that's okay. Wow, okay. And as you can see, we participate in United Attack, so the cost of our our abilities is reduced. This is not the case with all formations. Different formations, you can reduce your BP in various ways, but this particular formation, the BP cost reduces when a character successfully participates in a united attack. So united attack, let's get a big one. We won't be able to kill B before it attacks, but maybe we can kill A before it attacks. So let's try to put people in front and see what happens. Thunder kick, punch kick, you know what? Let's try to keep this one person, two cat united attack thing going on. And counter kick, nudge. Nudge is a provoke. We got two nudges. Oh, because we absorbed it. That's right. That's why we have another. Let's just go. No, you know what? Let's keep this united attack going. Let's just do a nudge. And we'll see if we can move either Bonnie or Hiss up in the order. We cannot. You know what? Let's just have Formula use a big gun tag. Here we go.
Fall in, folks!
Kibige! Gotta love these united name attacks. United attack names, rather. As you can tell, since these are kind of generated kind of dynamically on the fly, sometimes you get some things that are really, really cool, and sometimes you get things that don't necessarily make a lot of sense. But that's one of the fun parts of the system, I think. So we could probably kill B before it does its thing. So let's just roll. Star Fixer, Razor Teeth, Press, Cut, Scratch, Unleash. I'll show you Unleash. So Unleash consumes HP and unleashes an absorbed attack. So let's try that. Star Fixer will push him back. So let's go with just. Oh, we can't. We can't use Unleash and still do United Attack. You know what? That's okay. I'll show you the Unleash. It's not critical that we get this United Attack going on. And I'll show you Star Fixer. That looks pretty cool. And yeah, let's try to get another United Attack going on. As many people as we can. Well, people. Cats are people as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to call the cats people. Cats are just as deserving of praise as people are. So let's get this 4-person thing going on. And we'll kill B. See how that works. We'll probably actually end up winning this turn. So let's see. Oh, there goes that. Yep, we're going to win this turn. Hooray. 4-person united attack. And you can see the combo rates going up. Ruby Starrick. Nice. Ruby Starrick sounds like some kind of Battlestar Galactica character. 3. Paralyze. We didn't use Paralyze. But the combo rate went up, and because we defeated a monster with an open relic slot, we get another new ability too. Awesome. Victory. We get our items. Let's see if anyone got any.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
There's Bonnie. Bonnie earned a roll. Rolls are kind of passive abilities that you can equip to your characters in between battle. And they provide passive effects that can either, increase your damage with certain things or provide certain things that happen when conditions are met. They're basically passive attributes that affect the way that your characters play. So she earned a new role from doing something. Kitty kitty. Meow, meow. There's Hiss. Got some HP. Love to see it. And so that's a battle. So what's the outcome of our battle? We kind of helped out this lumber mill, so let's see what's going on here. To the forest tribe, beasts of the wood are treasured neighbors with whom we coexist. And while we do eat them at times, our hunting season is primarily for population control. We cannot simply slaughter them indiscriminately to ease the nerves of some cowardly wind people. So I guess these people, they're in an alliance, but maybe they aren't exactly the best of friends. That's unfortunate. The creature I encountered in the woods earlier was no beast, but a fiend. We have sensed a disturbing decline in the beast numbers of late, so perhaps this is the reason. Which means, of course, those villains from the Flamewave League must be releasing fiends into our woods. Might I ask you to cull the numbers of these interlopers, Voyager? I suppose I'd better, as much for the beast's sake as for yours. Practical. Gotta love it. Oh boy, another battle. More fighting! 3 Vipers, an easy battle. Okay, easy battles are nice. I am a massive scrub lord. I will just put that out there. So easy battles are very nice. And let's just power through this one. Let's see what we can do here. We'll try to kill. We'll disrupt this united attack, and then we'll try to stop A before it attacks us. We can kind of get it out of the way to begin with. Probably not, since we only have 2 people attacking, but I think it's more important to get the united attack out of the way than actually defeat the foe all at once. Poison, don't know. Poison is an incredibly killer status ailment in this game. Dance of Feathers. It's incredibly powerful, and you can sometimes kill enemies just with poison alone. You put poison on them and then just let it tick away, and sometimes you just get there. This is a counterattack. We don't know if we're going to get attacked. Oh, I said I'd show you a pursuit, so I'll show you a pursuit. So a pursuit kind of triggers when an enemy does their action. Who do we want to pursue? Let's pursue A. We'll try to kill A as best as we can. And we want to see the pursuit go off, so we'll let Bonnie defend for the turn. And we'll put everyone else in behind. Rush. And we get a united attack go in there. Perfect. Excellent, excellent. So the enemy attacks, and the pursuit basically inserts you in the timeline after.
Allies can hit foes with surprise attacks, launched immediately after they act. This is called a pursuit.
So pursuits are really good because you can use them to insert yourself in a particular place in the timeline that maybe you couldn't reach otherwise. So it's a kind of good way to either start a united attack or disrupt a united attack. Vanquish bonus. See if we got an overdrive. Overdrive with our 2 kitties. Root. Alright. And our kitties are poisoned. This is not great. Let's see. We can definitely kill C. So let's go ahead and we'll kill C. You know what? I'm going to use Dance of Feathers. Now, you know what? We probably won't be able to counterattack. It's unlikely that B will attack us. And I don't want the counterattack to not go off. I'd rather wait until we're guaranteed an attack. So let's ignore that for right now. Covering fire is a chain. I can show you how that works. Yeah, we'll do that. So a chain is kind of like a pursuit, except it's after an ally attacks. So if we go like this, then Formina's covering fire will take place after the cat scratch. So let's take a look at that. Poison everywhere. Oh my god. This is like me after I ate that curry last night. Da-da-da-da, and the chain went off, and we killed C, and we got another monster tech for our troubles. While everyone slowly dies from poison. Oh boy. We probably can't kill this guy, but we'll show you another ability. I showed you buckshot a couple times. We'll show you Gatling cutter. Another cool technique. And cat scratch. I've been doing Bonnie with a lot of martial arts. What else does she have? Oh, Brusque Slice. This is my favorite. I love the animation for this one. Let's show you this one, in case you haven't seen it. It's the same as from Saga Scarlet Grace. So if you've seen it, it's pretty cool. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty cool. And if you have seen it, it's also pretty cool. So we'll take a look at that animation unless it dies in advance. You know what? Let's actually not attack so we can see Brusque Slice go on. So we'll just have you no attacking. There we go. Okay. Defend. There we go.
I lead the way.
Rank up. I'm gonna kill it, aren't I? Okay, good. I love this. Bam! Haha! Love to see it. Brusque scratch. Nice. And Bonnie has died from poison. As you can see, her LP decreased by 1. When your LP hits 0, you're kind of in trouble. I won't say too much about it, but you're in trouble if your LP reaches 0. And you know what? Let's just power through this.
You need to rest, Bonnie.
Sharp shot. You need to rest, Bonnie. Yes, she does, because her LP is 0 and she is out of the fight. Actually, the first united attack should probably kill me without problems. Let's just roll. HP 0, but she's got 9 LP left. Bonnie, you'll be okay. Pick yourself up for the next one. Cat shot! That'd be funny if like Formula just kind of like bam and shot the cat out of the gun.
Feels pretty good.
Ooh. Merciless. That must be related to the cat shop.
I sure messed that up.
Yeah, Bonnie, you kind of screwed the pooch there a little bit. More attribute increases. You'd love to see it. Now the Gale tribe can work without fear. I can't believe the Flamewave League was behind those monsters. They very nearly managed to cause strife between us and the Forest tribe, and they will pay dearly for it. Oh boy, things are starting to heat up. What have we gotten ourselves into? Ooh, the lumber mill has been completed, increasing the efficiency of production. Excellent. And we required some nice wood for our troubles as well, as is befitting a lumber mill. And these can be used to kind of upgrade our equipment. You can kind of collect materials to upgrade your weapons and armor. That's kind of the way you improve your equipment in this game. So now we can talk to the Flame and Wave Temple a little bit, or we can follow the Gale and Forest Temple. So yeah, that's kind of a quick look at the way that the scenarios play out a little bit. Again, we have more choices. We can either follow down the path that we were going, or we can go and see what the other people do. Maybe we can balance the two forces against each other, or should we just throw our lot in with everyone? So yeah, that's kind of just a quick look. We took a look at some battles, and we took a look at some of the scenario in this story in the world of Sunk. As you can imagine, there are 4 different ways that you can start this scenario between which temples you want to help out. And the choices that you make will kind of affect the way that the fate of this world plays out and the way that the story ends. And because the resolution is kind of up to you, it is what you make of it. There's no one set resolution, and there's not necessarily one path that's even better than another one. It's kind of, what choices would you make? One of the things I've always said about Saga as a franchise is, you know, games like Final Fantasy, they present a story to you, and they tell you the story, and they say, this is the story, how does it make you feel? But what Saga does is Saga presents to you a world, and Saga takes you into the world and says, here is the world, what do you want to do inside of it? And this game kind of takes that up to the next level, in my opinion, and the way that you explore each world and interact with it is totally up to you. And maybe when you play Bonnie and Formina, or when you play Sinanordi, Amaya, Diva, or Cygnus, when you play one of our protagonists, who knows, maybe you'll come to this world, maybe you'll make the same choice, maybe you'll make a different choice. But again, that's all up to you, and I hope you enjoy it when the full game comes out. Again, SaGa Emerald Beyond is releasing April 25th, 2024. That's probably just about 2 months, or a little under 2 months, depending on when this video comes out, from when you're watching this video. And we have a lot more planned, so please stay tuned to this YouTube channel, like and subscribe. I'm also on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description as well. And yeah, stay tuned for more SaGa Emerald Beyond content. And I will see you next time. Bye everybody.